Happiness is a perspective and it's also a habit. Today, we're talking about 7 ways to embrace midlife and be happier. Have you noticed that as you get older, we may be changing some old ingrained habits, such as we really don't care about some of the things that bothered us before, like what other people think, like getting everything on our to do list done, like exhausting ourselves to please all the people in our life? No time for that anymore. Today, I want to share some habits that can add vibrancy and bandwidth to our lives. I'm curious which of these will you resonate with the most. I'm Randy Tarrant, founder of Project Happiness, and we're talking about becoming happier as we age, getting stronger from the inside out, and how to create a life you love at any stage. If you haven't already, do subscribe so you don't miss a topic that will give you energy. And please like or share and help us reach more people who could use this too. Okay, 7 ways. Let's go. Happier people. Number 1, have healthier boundaries. We don't invest a lot of our time and energy into people or situations that are unsupportive, unhealthy, or misaligned. We know the difference between someone who's going through the motions and someone who genuinely cares. We have learned how to set boundaries and protect our peace. Sometimes when things are intense, I know that I just have to step out and meditate. That helps me, or go into nature. What is your go-to? Number 2, we don't take things personally. At the same time, we realize that what people say and what they do reflects that person and where they are in their healing and in their life. It's not about you. So the words don't sting as much. The upset reactions are more fleeting. How others show up has very little to do with us. It's just not personal. Have you had a recent experience that came through that idea that it's not personal, where that came through for you? Number 3, we know the value of friendship. With empty nesting and people leaving jobs or deciding to move, change happens. So if friends are like flowers, we want to water the soil of our good friends, even if we're apart. Stay in touch, plan to meet, have regular touch bases. And as I wrote this, I reminded myself to reach out to a friend, and I'm so happy that I did. Also, it's great when we welcome new friends of any age. Multi-generational is awesome. And one thing we know, in times of crisis, it's friends who make all the difference. The ones we have history with, the ones we have that soul connection with. Number 4, we care about making a difference. We're open, even passionate about certain causes. It can be as simple as being kind. And we're not afraid to go deep into things that matter. This infuses a sense of purpose and helps us know that we matter too, just as every person does. I want to tell you a story of a 75-year-old woman who had volunteered every Wednesday at an after-school program, and everyone loved her, not just kids, but the other volunteers too, especially a 22-year-old woman who one day pulled her aside and asked her, "What's your secret? You're like a magnet. Everyone just wants to be around you." The woman said, "Well, I don't often tell this to others, but the real situation is I have cancer and I want to make the most of the time I have. These children just turn up the love and I just want to give it back to them. That's the most important thing. And when I'm here, I forget about my problems. This is the best time of my week." So there's many gifts in sharing ourselves. Number 5, we give our critic mind a leave of absence, permanently if possible. We're no longer brainwashed into ruminating on our so-called faults, but counter that thinking with feeling ever more comfortable in our own skin. It can be challenging in this insidiously ageist culture. We see it everywhere, but we're learning to appreciate our hearts, our bodies, and our ability to be emotionally resilient and get through challenges. Beating ourselves up, not going there. Happier people make it a practice to let go of judging themselves or others. It's a process for sure, and it alleviates so much stress. And I want to ask you, in what ways are you starting to be kinder to yourself? Number 6, we validate ourselves instead of looking outside for that. We value inner soul stuff, like connecting with our authentic style rather than fashion trends. That's much more fun. We allow ourselves to express ourselves. We know ourselves better now. It's also about connecting to our essence. That can be time alone. I love my time alone. I actually need it. And there's a difference between enjoying solitude and being lonely. We're more interested in meaningful touchstones these days, like nature, like flashes of insight, like communion with something greater, instead of coveting the commercial symbols of success. Sometimes just a walk grounds us into who we are, or it reminds us of who we are. And we know what we know, and we're learning to trust what is true for ourselves. And number 7, we're open to wonder, curiosity, and gratitude. Instead of being trapped in the same old, we're on the lookout for what stirs our soul. It could be the first flower of spring. It could be trying a course or activity that we either never had time for or were too uncomfortable to consider. I am starting strength training. I want to get into dance, and that is just the start of it. We're curious. We're curious about people, about perspectives, and making the most of each day. And it's also helpful to find small things to celebrate, and that brings immense reserves of gratitude, which can reframe a whole situation and even a whole life. So let me know in the comments what resonated for you. This is just the tip of the iceberg, more to come. And in the meantime, take care of yourself, sending you so much love. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.